Hey, I know you got a few spare likes laying around. Take them out of your pocket, throw them on the screen, and give me a good time. Let's go, go, go.
Splatoon, what is it about this kid or squid based game that everyone loves? Is it Nintendo magic? I don't know. If this game was on other consoles, would it sell as well as it does? Again, I don't know. So what is it? Maybe it is Nintendo magic. I do want to point out some reasons why people like this game based on anthropomorphic squids that shoot ink everywhere as a basis of the game.
Spiffy, it's pretty simple. I get to shoot loads of white ink all over my enemies. Aw, yeah, buddy, and show them who's boss.
Hey, no, God, please, no. Just white ink isn't even an option. Why would you even want that? I don't know what to say to you sometimes. But talking about ink does bring up a good point. This is a shooter game, to state the obvious. There's no bullets. Just ink, making this game a very colorful and dynamic looking game. Shooting games tend to have a theme going on. Let's take a look. Don't you see it? Do you see it? They are all dull and brown. Splatoon is a complete, utter, fresh breath of air in the otherwise stale world of shooters. Colors everywhere, fresh game modes, and content. So much content. Let me start off that I'm not going to regurgitate all of the info that can simply be found in the Splatoon Direct that was simply recently aired. But regardless, my point stands. Splatoon doesn't have a team deathmatch, domination, or capture the flag, typical shooters. Yeah. The three main modes being Turf War, which is of course the cover of the map with as much ink as possible, regardless of how much you die or be killed, it doesn't matter.
It's my favorite mode. I get to slosh ink wherever I want. Unleash bucket loads of my ink everywhere, if you know what I mean.
Cut that out. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Sorry.
Well,
sorry.
At any rate, Turf War is a unique mode. I can't think of one game that has something remotely similar to covering as much of the terrain as you can with ink. The only thing that comes to mind is the goop from Super Mario Sunshine that you have to clean up, which is pretty much the opposite. And even though it was stated that it serves some inspiration to Splatoon, it is not the reason, nor does it have similar game modes, obviously. Second game mode would be Splat Zones. It's kind of like King of the Hill, except whichever team has the most ink to the set location takes over the spot to gain some points. The spin on this, compared to the other King of the Hill matches and other games, is that you can cover the area and the ink from a distance, using snipers or getting from a high spot and throwing ink down below. You don't have to be in the area to help win the game, which makes for great options and variety of gameplay. Third game mode is Rainmaker, which is like Capture the Flag, except your flag is a weapon, so you're not a sitting duck. You're not rendered useless when you're trying to go and win the round. That was my biggest gripe for any game mode in general, is when you grab the flag, you have to rely on other people to protect you, and believe me, there's a lot of garbage teammates out there. Now all of this is what makes the first Splatoon great. So what makes Splatoon 2 so fantastic, or seemingly so fantastic?
It's cause I get new weapons to mark my territory with my white ink, if you know what I mean.
That's it. Get out.
No,
out.
I'm
Get,
sorry. No, come on. Let me stay.
Get
Let me
out.
stay.
No.
Come on.
No.
Please.
No. Simply put, Splatoon 2 looks to be easily packing twice the amount of content via weapons, story, and new game modes. A little about my thoughts on Salmon Run. It's a horde type of gameplay, yes. What modern shooter these days don't have one? I know. Earlier I was saying that Splatoon stands out from the rest, and even when they have a typical game mode like a horde, aka Salmon Run, it is quite different. It looks like there's going to be quite a lot of traveling going around. For instance, the tide rising forcing players to relocate, or when it's nighttime they seem to rush you to the point where if you can't hold your ground you would have to relocate to a different area. The concept seems to be amazing and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Other than that, it seems to be pretty standard with waves of enemies coming through with the occasional boss. But the relocating is what seems to be the most interesting to me. On a smaller note, participating in the Salmon Run game mode unlocks special gear for you that you only get via Salmon Run, which is perfect for me to say that the gear seems to have an even bigger focus than before. As the announcer said, squids have taken a liking to fashion, so I imagine the customization is going to be off the charts. No squid is going to look or be alike. What's so alluring about this franchise is the movement, the colors everywhere, the competition, the strategies, the variety, all set in an oversaturated genre with the like of Battle Gears, of Field Duty 10,000, more HD graphics, you know. Splatoon might not be visually demanding, but it still has a load of eye candy for people who like bright colors and great gameplay. So why is this franchise doing so good? I might have to chalk this one up to Nintendo magic after all. I can't see the other companies pulling anything like this off. Fun-filled squids that have competition by shooting ink at each other. Like, what?
I want what they are smoking.
How did you get back in here? Whatever. I'm almost done anyways. Don't get me wrong, I believe the Nintendo Switch is more than capable of pulling its own weight in the graphics department. But I love the fact that they are almost always prioritize gameplay over looking good. And even then, their underpowered, quote unquote, consoles pump out some beautiful games, which I kind of talked about in my hardware video, and things in my twist on reviews called Arguing with Myself. I would also like to point out that Peaky Fan 4 Indigo Cobra 57 commented on that video saying that the lack of menu music on the Switch, which is true. Just wanted to say that your comments definitely don't go unnoticed. Go ahead and check out that video, I would appreciate it. What makes you think Splatoon is such a great series? Is it the change of pace of shooters, or is it the concept? Is it simply because the Nintendo label is on it, or do you have a thing for squids? Don't worry, I won't judge. Let me know in the comments, or let me know via Twitter. I go by the same name on Twitter as I do on YouTube. It's a lot of fun making videos and entertaining everyone. I want to keep doing it, so drop a like. I'll be seeing you in the comments. Once again, I'm Mr.Spiffy. Have a good one.
Ring, 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 guess who's here to collect some likes? That's right, cough it up. Ding, ding, dong, I'm ringing your bell too. How about you return the favor? Come on, it won't hurt. Until next time, guys, this has been a Mr. Spiffy 5 video. Game over.